Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Neysa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective. Smile for me. Could you just smile for me? You've been practicing.
I have. I've been singing. I've been singing. Told you the EP dropping 2024.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of, okay, so there's so many like iterations of that song even. We're going to say hello in a minute. But the Scarface Tiny Desk.
Girl.
I really enjoyed that.
Girl.
I really
He was in it too.
He was.
You better jump, right?
It was kind of moving from like it. I'll admit, certain songs I don't always listen to the lyrics, but he's very poetic.
Yes.
I was like, wow.
His artistry shown.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously those from the music business know his artistry.
Yeah.
I think the general public might not have known.
There you go.
I think the Tiny Desk elevated general public to be like, he's not a rapper.
Right.
He's an artist who raps.
Artist, yeah.
And rap is his medium.
Very poetic.
Yeah, it was very good.
I was like, woo, chills. Okay. Hey, y'all.
Oh, yeah. It's a whole show. Hey.
We just start talking. That's what we do in real life.
Yeah. Shout out to Tiny Desk. Tiny Desk be dropping gems.
They do.
Tiny Desk will get you and introduce you to new people.
Yep.
And new melodies from artists that you love. That's Sam Smith. Girl.
I didn't see that one.
I be singing Sam Smith.
Watch it. And I like that the dirty song. Mommy, I love that you're getting hot at the barber shop, doing something unholy. That's my jam. Unholy. That's bad. Really quickly, I'm showing some shoulder. Again, I'm trying to channel my inner Neysa. In the prior episode, I wore green and blue. So now I'm giving you a little shoulder piece.
Okay.
Okay, this for you.
I see it.
Let me know if I'm doing it okay.
If you gotta ask, then no. That's a word for so many things in life.
Cover myself up then. Before we get into it though,
yes,
we want you to like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yes.
We're on all the platforms.
Please do.
Thank you in advance.
Yeah.
All right, it's the new year still.
Yes. So the last episode we were here and talked about the color purple.
Yes.
And I didn't have resolutions together. They're still not together.
Maybe that's a resolution in itself. Letting go of something because you're so used to doing it one way.
Maybe that's it.
So you're doing something new.
I think that's it. So 2023, has some wins, has some losses.
Right.
What are some of your wins?
Oh my gosh. I've had a lot. Honestly, I post it on social media, on our IG and whatnot. Truly, all of my good days outweigh my bad days.
Come on now.
They really, really do. I'm grateful for that because were there bad days? Yeah, but I've said it before. My whole 365 wasn't bad.
No.
So I can't subscribe to that. I know there are people, who have different stories, but my entire year was not bad. I've traveled a lot, which I thought was really fun. I got to see my peoples. We traveled multiple times. We did. I thought that was fun. Atlanta was like our spot.
We were in the A.
Yes.
Pretty frequently. We
were in the A. We had the podcast festival with Beyonce. I finally made it to California. I had never been. Obviously, you by marriage. It's all out there. But shout out to Marcus. Of course, I went to New York to see Andrea. So those are kind of my... And ColorCom. You talk about me, shaking the table.
Shake it up now.
That was big for me. Like I had prayed for that. Please, let my people find me and me find my people. So making those professional and personal connections. Just being outside my box. That's a big win. Stretching. Being uncomfortable, but stretching anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Actually, that stretching is mine for 2024.
Yeah.
'Cause people think that I stretch all the time, and I do, but I don't.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to lean in more into that. So that's 2024. 2023.
Yeah.
It was some highs. It was some lows. It was the best of times.
It was
the worst of times. No, September was bad.
Right.
You know, it was bad.
Yeah.
Today ain't great. You don't know that, but today ain't great. My hand joints hurt and all that. I've been leaning into rest a lot since I got back from Atlanta.
Very good.
Just trying to,
Yeah.
you know, let's be kind to yourself. You know. So all in all, though, I'm ending the year 30 pounds lighter.
Hey.
I'm ending the year, you know, working at a really cool company that I like.
Yeah.
I'm ending the year with you, my friend, and I'm starting the year, you know, with some optimism.
Yes.
So
be optimistic.
Yeah.
I like that. You talked about your health, and leaning into that. I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good one. And still leaning into some more what the iteration will look like in 2024. I don't know. I think I'm going to list some help.
Okay.
On some different areas.
Yeah.
You know, find a new therapist. I hate auditioning therapists. I do.
And she really does audition, y'all, for those of you listening. Oh, my God. It's a vetting. It's like the Supreme Court, which they don't do a good job. Actually, Neysa is better than that vetting process.
So I got to find a new therapist.
Yeah.
You know, just working with different people to do different things to better my body. And I'm going to move up from there.
I love it. I love this evolution. I'm so happy to be here for it.
Yeah.
And encourage you and all the good stuff.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Y'all know me. Y'all know I stay overbooked. I stay booked and busy.
Booked and busy. And tired.
Even thinking about the schedule for the year, I'm like, okay, podcast on these days and these days. And then, I caught myself doing it. I have to go to Memphis for this. And then I have to go. I'm like, no, you get to go. You are able to go.
Yes, word choice.
You chose to go.
Yes.
There's nobody hitting you inside the head making you go. You signed up for this.
Yep.
So you need to do it or not.
Yeah.
But either way, it's your decision.
Right.
And I'm trying to lean more into honoring me. I've been a very good +1 for a lot of years. As a mother, as a spouse. That I don't always honor my own decisions.
Okay.
Case in point, I wanted P.F. Chang's for dinner the other day.
Yeah. Did you get it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm the one paying.
Right.
But somebody else wasn't feeling it. So I said, it's okay, we can go someplace else. When in reality,
that's what you wanted.
It's what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know? I find I did a lot with myself. I will defer to what my children want or my mother wants.
Yeah.
Or whoever I'm dating.
Right.
Wants.
Yeah.
And I'm like, compromise is great, right? You're not going to get what you want all the time.
Right.
But why am I always sacrificing?
You're the one. Yeah.
For what, you know? And it sounds so minuscule, like you can just order BF Chang's, like duh. But for me, it's this martyrdom that I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to be a martyr, it's one thing when you're offering yourself up all the damn time. Like, stop.
Come on. Sounds like you've been doing some work.
I'm doing work.
She's ready for you, therapist.
That's why it's hard for me to find a therapist. I'm like, here's what I discovered.
You already, since you know everything.
Right, here's what I discovered about me. What else you got on it? Got something? And they're like,
my God.
What's wrong with you? I'm like,
you are not leading the session. But you are.
But I am.
You in charge.
I am.
You taking your own notes. Oh my God.
And don't say something stupid. I'm like, you ain't gonna make him have this session.
I know. I really like that you have changed your language around getting to do. And I feel like we all are like, I gotta go. You know, it really is a choice. Yeah. And you can choose to look at it that way, or you can choose to be like, I get to do all these wonderful things.
Right.
You get to rest. You know what I mean? So you lean into rest. You get to travel or do
exactly.
things. and it's a privilege. You're looking at it from a privilege perspective, which I think is wonderful, because it affects you. Like, you know how I feel about all that. Your thoughts become words, and they manifest. And you know, life and death, power of the tongue. Like, it's
true though. Like, and I have too much to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm always going to have too much to do.
You do.
I have more vision than I have day.
You do. You do.
It's just that's how I'm wired.
Yeah.
However, now that I know how I'm wired, what can I put in place to help me manage me better?
Yes.
I am my greatest accomplishment, and I am my greatest hindrance. And so I have to manage me.
Okay. You better manage.
Because, look, Neysa be unruly.
I'm managing your OnlyFans, though.
Neysa be making... And look, like everybody else in the world, there are days when I'm like, boom, 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 on the good foot, lollipop. It's a good shit, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then there are days where I'm like, feel like a bad decision I'm about to make. All right.
Because you're human, and we all do it.
And be wholeheartedly excited about making bad decisions. I'm going to make this bad decision.
I'm going to do it.
That I'm going to regret.
Later, but right now, girl, you know what? You know what I've learned? This is kind of like a lessons learned, I guess. Just because you're a friend to someone doesn't mean they're a friend to you. I learned that late in 23. And there is a relationship, friendship, that I have truly had to turn over to God. So that's something for me. That was, we talked about like wins. That was something that was hard for me. And it happened later in the year. And I'm like, wow, to realize the people that really don't mess with you, that you're like, it's my girl, this is my whatever, this is my, and you learn like, wow, you really, you ain't for me. And it's a hard lesson, especially if you have history. It's been years. But I'm in a place.
Who is it?
I'm not doing it. We not doing that. But I can speak.
I'm going to ask after
you
the
ask
show.
After. But I can speak from a place of maturity that I don't wish any ill will.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But just learning, not everybody can come with you. And not everybody is meant to be with you for the entire journey.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
As women.
Yeah.
Primarily as Black women.
Yeah.
We are taught how to maintain, how to keep going, how to salvage, how to make something out of nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We had 2 dead pig innards, and we made chitlins and some collard greens on the side. You eating good.
Yeah,
you fed your family on that. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. We can take, a raggedy ass chair, and like, if I put some new fabric on it and put a little nail right here, it can hold up we will make something out of nothing. That's great. Yeah. When it comes to HGTV.
Right.
We do ourselves a disservice when we do not know how to say goodbye to people that no longer serve us. True. Because we think, especially when it comes to dating, well, he a good man, Savannah. Well, he ain't my man, damn it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And it's hard. It's hard. Part of it's pride for me. Part of it's ego for me. Yeah. Like, big part, because, that's just...
Got a big ego.
I got a big ego. But the other part is we're not taught how to lose gracefully. Okay. And even though I'm doing the air quotes for lose, because it's not always a loss. Right. But it feels like a loss. You have to mourn the loss of that friendship and all that. But it's okay to say... Yeah. We don't roll like that. Right. And I had to do that with some friends. Not... in 2023, super close to someone. Yeah. Like, super close. And they wild out. And I'm like, oh, let the Lord watch between me and you. Yes. Whilst we are apart. We reconnected later on in life. Yeah. I thought everything was Gucci now. It still wasn't. Right. They still don't show up like they're supposed to show up. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, oh, that's just you. Okay, cool. Yeah. So now we are Facebook friends. Yes. But we're not break no bread for real friends, you know? If I'm out and I see you, it's no beef.
Yeah.
But
I know where to place you in my life, priority wise. I know where to place you. Exactly. That for me is what I call that. I now know. I've learned the lesson. Okay, you go over here.
Yeah. But even with relationships, even romantic relationships, we got history and we got this and we got that, and it's all. And for me, it was, ain't no bitch gonna take my man, but do you really want a piece of a man?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So it's just like, well, at some point you gotta learn how to say adieu and let me release you to your destiny.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm blocking your blessing and you're blocking mine. You know? So
yes, I do know.
So so your friend, you just released her back to figure it out.
Yeah. And it was, I mean, I've had some moments like, well, this is a little hard, but I'm grateful for wisdom to where I'm not wilding out. I'm just like you said, I'm just like, oh, that's just you. That's just you. Love you from afar. Wish you well.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are
your hairdresser. Now look, I have a team. So
you do have a team. I need to get with you about that.
I have a team. I believe in a team because everybody ain't good at everything.
That's true.
So I believe
you have a team. I'm leaning into that in 24. Yeah. Just so you know, I'll need your help.
And I gotta up my team because let me tell you about these grades. These grades are being disrespectful.
I'm starting to get more grades,
girl. So over the holiday, my eyebrows. I was like, what is going on? Like, why are y'all procreating like gremlins? Like, what is going on? Like, these eyebrows are like, You see, I like the brown.
They look good. Yeah.
They wildin'.
I'm sorry.
Then, yes.
Oh.
I saw a gray. Yes.
Like an old man. Old men have gray, bushy eyebrows.
Not the eyebrow.
Oh.
I saw the gray. I said, let me call the wax. I pay for my waxes for all of 2024 already. So I'm like, let me go, once a month.
Right.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Let me get the schedule real quick. Because looking like Nanu got the pussy. I ain't trying to like Nanu got the pussy.
Good. Okay. All right, Gray. It's seasoned. You don't want the season?
I look young in the face.
What Charlamagne call it? Vintage vagina?
Right. I can't have no vintage.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm so not happy about that.
Okay. So you would say upgrading your...
Oh, I got the wax schedule.
Self-care.
Yes, I have to add a colorist more frequently to the list
in the new year.
Now, when my hair's curly, you really can't tell it, but when it's straight, you can.
I see it right now. Don't give me the finger. I don't think it's bad, but it's on you, so it doesn't matter how it affects me. But I do see it. I mean, I can't lie. Like I don't. But you have a plan. That's the perspective. Neysa has a plan.
I do. You have
a plan.
I have to get on the coloring list and more frequently.
Okay.
Because I can't be out here looking like... And look, I know people who have gone gracefully gray. Yeah. And it's beautiful.
Right.
And they look amazing in it. And they're wearing it so very well.
Yes.
That's not my ministry at this moment.
Okay, that's fair.
It might be my ministry later.
Yes.
But it ain't my ministry at this moment.
Okay. Okay, that's...
I want that. What Martin said, that cocoa bean number 5? I'm going to need the midnight cocoa bean
I'm so 5. Done. There's a influencer I follow. I've shown you her, who has a pixie that's all gray. Y'all are the same age, actually. But I love it on her. I'm not saying I would do that, but I'm like, God.
You would. You were platinum and loved it. So you would do gray and be like.
Gray. I'm very low maintenance. And that's not to say that high is bad. Let's be clear on that. Yeah. People put good and bad on stuff.
On everything.
But
I like pancakes. You hate waffles? No, I like pancakes.
Right.
Duh.
I'm just not. You definitely have a regimen. I'm just like, let the chips fall where they may. I do some things, but I'm not like
You're a skincare person.
I am, and right now I'm hormonal, so my skin's doing things. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, I
am a skincare person.
I am minimal when it comes to skincare. I watched a lady on TikTok the other day. Mm-hmm. She had like 10 steps in the shower. I was like, I ain't got 10 pieces in the shower. I'm 5'5".
I do realize, it's funny you say that, how much I do to my face before anything goes. I'm like, oh, wow. So I can relate, yeah.
Yeah,
I can relate.
We talked about our routine here before.
Yeah,
yeah, mine's pretty simple. You wash, you rinse, you oil and moisturize. Yeah. Now I'll paint the face.
You do paint.
But
it's beat, honey. It's sitting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're leaning more into that in the new year. Mm-hmm. So we got health.
And my hair.
Grace. Therapy.
Yeah.
Okay, those are good.
Those are good.
That's a good start. Remember, start. Because for you, in the past...
Oh, you're going to be so tripping.
The whole thing is outlined.
Wait till next week.
Oh, God.
Y'all, okay, I haven't told Faith yet. We'll have a meeting after this. I'm going to tell her right now.
Jesus.
So, we've been talking about merch for a year, right?
Yeah.
Had a vendor. So, let that go.
My earrings off.
Right, let that go.
Yes.
No money was spent, so I can't be mad, right?
True.
But still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay.
We looking. Okay,
yes.
Now. So, I did some merch mock-ups that will be, I'll show you later on today.
Of course you will.
And they'll be delivered next week for us to look at and decide if we like them.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's what I did with my holiday break.
That's what...
You like, here she go.
And I told you I asked to rest.
And I revamped some of the social stuff.
You did.
So, yeah.
You did. That's good. At 5 a.m, I'm sure. Which is hilarious. 5 o'clock this morning, did some work for work. Early. Whereas the other day, I text you at 1 p.m. because that's when my mind turned on. We're so different. And I love it so much. Because here's
what I hate, though.
What?
I texted you late yesterday, and you was like... And hello. I won't say hello. It's late in the afternoon.
It was good morning. It was still morning. It was
like 11:58.
Which is good morning.
But you've been up.
That's not changing in the new year or forever.
Come on, y'all. If she's been up.
Hello.
If she's been up.
How are you? That's not going to change.
That's a lot of extra words for my 2-word text.
No. Hello.
My text was... NYE ? You want me to add, hi, Faith. I hope you have a Sunday disposition. Good morning, Queen.
Nobody. Oh, God.
Grand Rising.
Please do not.
I'm into the Grand Rising. I'm at the Grand Rising, Queen.
I've never had a Grand. I've gotten Queen, though. And I'm like, stop.
I'm at you at that Grand Rising.
I don't like that. I don't know why. It irks me.
Wait till I text you tomorrow.
I'm about to block
I'll be like,
I'm going to block her right
Kuji
now.
Jakalia, my Nubian princess.
Habaragani. Oh.
I had literally 4 things, 5 counting the space. NYE space ? She said,
and you just
good morning.
And I answered the question. I didn't. You just hello. That's all. Just hello. That face doesn't. What does that do?
I know, and I acted right. Hello, Faith.
No, you added some. What you call me, Big Special Almighty?
Right, Big Special Almighty. This is becoming a much longer conversation than I planned on having.
Hi.
Hello.
We're gonna talk about that after because I got something for you. Anyways, yeah. I'm trying to think. What am I leaning into in 24? Well, I've talked about leaving people where they need to be.
Relax.
I will go into kind of like my really stirring up the gift, like the song says. And shaking the table like you want me to.
Come on, shake
the table is kind of, yeah. And I really do believe in starting, now. Like the moment you have the thought, whatever that may look like for you.
What gifts are we talking about?
On the poll. I'm just...
Are these gifts of the Spirit?
Gifts of the Spirit of the
gifts
Lord.
Of the spirits.
Not wine and alcohol. No, not those spirits. No, just gifts that I believe are placed in me from God, which are creative gifts, which are, again, the stretching. So I don't do like resolutions. I really want to lean into newness though, and leaving some fears behind and just going where I need to be. Yeah. Feeling the fear, doing it anyway. those types of things. It's not sexy, if you will, but I don't have grand, I've already, my health journey, continuing on that, continuing to work out, all that stuff.
Yeah. My daughter pointed out to me, the oldest, she said, I normally do resolutions where I literally write out a year from now how my life looks. Like I write it in real time. Yeah. I am this and da. And that's great. At one point I was reading it all the time and, then I realized it's more than I want to read every day. Right. So my daughter pointed out a bingo board. With things you want to accomplish over the next year. I like that. And it kind of gamifies it.
Yes.
It's not, I got to do this. It's like, if I get this.
So you're not stressed. Yeah. Yes. Yep.
You mark it off and you can see at the end of the year how far you've gotten. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And you have to mix up some short-term wins and some long-term, to get those, wins in your system. But yeah, I was like, I like that idea. So I played with that a little bit.
Thank you, AT.
Yeah. I played with that a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like...
are you, I don't think you are, but like a vision board person, do you do that? I'm not either.
I'm a Pinterest person, which is the exact same thing, right. I think. Like, I would do Pinterest board for the homecoming. This is my outfits.
You do.
This is my vision.
Do you look at it regularly then? I have this conversation with somebody. Like vision boards, I guess by physically doing it, you can place it where you see it
every time. Yeah.
But Pinterest, you have to like go
to the app.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, like I do that for like home improvement stuff. Like, I want this aesthetic or whatever. It helps me, or hairstyles. So I can, show the beautician. I need this right here. I need the Gabrielle Union side parts. Right here.
Okay, I can see you doing that.
Yes. I believe it. I'll hear the other angle. I believe in the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
To help get my hair together.
Yes. Yeah.
Seriously.
I know you
do. But I don't keep a vision board. Like,
I did one a few years back. It was my first one, and I felt like it was just in the way. Like once I got it home, I went to like a vision board party, and I got it home, and I'm like, where am I gonna put this?
It was a big thing.
Yeah.
For a while. People still do them.
They do.
If it helps you manifest your life, do what you got to do. I don't typically do that. I think at one point I was writing on my mirror. I had a list on my mirror.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
That kept me accountable to some things, but I need to just figure out what that is.
Now, what's this... it's not new, but I feel like it's new-ish, the whole like my word for the year.
Yeah.
I feel like when we were coming up, nobody was like, it's my word for the year.
I like that.
Okay.
I like having a word for the year. Or look, but I also have tattoos on my back that are all words.
She does.
So.
And she wants more.
So my mother calls my spelling list. Not for this though.
Your spelling
That's
list?
done.
Oh, your spelling list is done.
My spelling list is done.
Okay.
So.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay. And the reason I chose words, you were there. The word represented what I was either struggling with or what I'd already graduated from.
Okay, yeah.
And it was my way of saying, okay, I've made it past this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some of these words are hard fought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
so, yeah.
That's why I declare that piece done. Because I feel like that lessens from that situation that's encapsulated on my back. New tattoos that I want, actually one on my arm.
You getting a sleeve, Kat Von D. Where is Ami, by the way? Go ahead, sorry. Ami was fine. Ooh, go.
So, yeah.
Hey, Ami.
But I do want a tattoo on my arm. Not a whole sleeve, but I do want a tattoo on my arm.
I like sleeves on women. I don't know why. I think they're so badass.
They're lovely.
Ooh, that's dope. Okay, sorry.
So I just gotta figure that out. But
okay.
Yeah. Okay. But I do like words.
Yeah, the words.
I'm a word person anyway.
Ooh, ain't she though? Published author.
I mean, I love
soon to be New York Times bestselling. We're speaking it.
Don't send me a good quote. I'll be like, this is fire.
Words turn you on.
They do. They do. Let me tell you. Words are inspirational. Insurrection of thought precedes insurrection of action, which means words are powerful. You know what I mean? And so I love words. Words can inspire revolution. Words can soothe you. Words can turn you on. Ain't nothing better than Wale diced pineapples.
You do love Wale first. Wale talking up on it.
I want to take me to the higher. Take me.
Take me.
Girl. So words are, it's like music, you know? I like words.
That's fine. Okay, so I look forward to your word of the year when you reveal that. I forgot this point. When I turned 42 last year, my theme is India Ari's Little Things. Like, that's my theme song for my year of 42.
It's the little things.
It's the little things and the joy that they bring.
That's
like that.
Wonderful.
And that wasn't even, well, I'm going to pick a song, but it was in my spirit. And I'm like, that's my theme for 42.
That's great.
So, yeah.
Because we, in a world of Instagram, in a world of moments, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm having an event on the 20th. You're invited to said event. Yeah. But for 5 minutes, I was like, I gotta do this, and I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. I'm like, no, you don't.
You don't.
You gotta clean your house and make some food or order pizza or whatever. You don't have to do anything but host.
Be you.
And I get to define hosting.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
But it's, the Southern in me.
It is. Let me make 10 pans of mac and cheese. What?
Order this chicken.
People.
Make this mac and cheese. I know so-and-so don't eat that. Make her something different.
Oh, Lord.
I know. My great grandmother. My grandmother lived in Springfield. And so Kentucky, which is outside of Louisville. And so we didn't call in advance, say we was coming. We just roll up. Now, I don't know how rude that is. Now I think about it. We just gonna drive 45 minutes, just hope that she home. But great grandma gonna be home.
Yeah.
So we would pull up, and she would say, something in my spirit told me I was coming today, and would have a full spread of food, like ready.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, only she and my grandfather lived there. So if we didn't come, they're gonna have food for the week.
Exactly.
It's
a win-win.
It's a win-win. But I think about that.
Yeah.
And I think about my maternal grandmother. And, the fact that if nothing else, she gonna feed you. And it's gonna be good. And so
I could taste it.
Yeah.
That generation be like, oh, they always had food, good food.
Always.
Yes.
Fresh. Out the garden food.
Yeah.
Granny made this ice cream, like
homemade ice cream.
And
I'm hungry.
We forget of the love that was shown in that. And it's not even a little thing. It's a lot of work.
It is.
But that was there. I can't buy you this, but you're going to have these greens.
Yep.
And let me tell you, right now, I'll fight a man in the street for my grandma's greens right now.
Yeah, I believe it.
And knowing that she's gone, I will never get those again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You have the same situation. And so knowing that, it's like the little things matter.
They do.
They matter.
They really do. Basically, I'm an old person. No.
We are old.
But they do, to me and you both, but they really do. That was, if I had a resolution or whatever, the little things and finding joy in that. Grand gestures are nice. They really are. But I really delight in some of the small wins, the small victories, the day trip to Chattanooga, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that. It's not Dubai, but hey, I get to see the landscape.
Ruby Falls, something.
Truly, yeah.
No.
So that'll be my theme for 42 is little things.
I don't know. I feel like, and I've talked about this with you before, not on here, I don't think, but the need to explore our own communities.
Yes.
Our own world. I gotta go to Miami and do this. I gotta go to New Orleans and do this.
True.
Well, how about you just, not saying don't go to those places. I believe in seeing the world.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, we know what you're saying.
But so often we romanticize other places.
True.
And not support the gyms. Even me, I'm an Antioch girl through and through.
Yeah.
Yes, we live in Nashville, Antioch, the suburb of Nashville, and that's where I live. And so, I'm a 37013.
You better rep your set.
Through and through. Been here many, many years.
Yeah.
I don't go to Hendersonville.
Right. I
go through Hendersonville, way to Louisville.
Yes.
But I don't go to Hendersonville.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't go to Bellevue.
Right.
I don't go to these other. I don't go to Hermitage.
And I'm on the cusp.
Yes, but it's like taking the time to explore.
Yeah.
Your own city and enjoy it too.
I like that. We should do that.
Yeah. I'll add it to the list for the conversation.
Add it to the list.
New PA.
Exactly.
They can shoot video.
Exactly. And Nashville's so spread out.
It is.
And not to make excuses, but that, for me, I can't speak for you, is a large part of communities are built, and you tend to have what you need in your community.
Yes.
We're very car city.
Yes, we are.
So there's not a mass transit that's built. Again,
Correct.
Not making excuses. You just have to be intentional.
Yeah.
We're going to go over here on this weekend and check out this restaurant I saw on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes it easy to remain in your comfort zone of your own neighborhood.
You do. You stay in your own little bubble and it's okay.
Yeah.
And, we have to do better about exploring.
No,
we don't have to.
I know what you mean.
But
I know downtown, though. Working downtown has made me want to explore it a little more for me. Because I can walk to more places.
So I did that at our previous job that you and I both worked at.
Yes.
I feel like I walked around a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like what I have right now, I'm even in the heart of it.
You are.
I walk around less.
Okay.
Now, I don't have the same, because I have friends who I worked with, not just coworkers.
Right.
I am still very new at my company. I am in the establish of making friends.
Yeah.
But right now, it's a lot of coworkerism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't just, partake. We're going to go to lunch, blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. But I do. I walk around less. Also, though, my health is different now.
True. That's
true. Sometimes the legs ain't legging.
Right.
And I'm like, I ain't got it today. And the other days I'm like, I can walk today. So.
Well, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Exploration.
Wonder.
In your own hood. I like it.
Wonder.
Yes, wonder is good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing is being okay with being enough. Like
Ooh, preach.
T.D. Jakes has always said in one of his books, and we're not going to get into that whole situation, but he said, you have to be okay with going to bed with things undone. There's always more to do.
That was for you.
It was definitely for me. Because I made a list about all these different things I have to do for work, and I'm like, the day is this long, the work is that long. I either have to delegate some or I have to postpone some. There's no way I'm going to get this all done. And that's okay.
Woo! Gee,
that's okay.
God is trying to tell you something.
Maybe. God is. They cut that song short too.
Shoulders,
right. Don't be naked in church.
Oh, Lord.
Unless you go into watch night, then you put a blaze up top of your outfit so you can go afterwards.
Hello.
What you got this cardigan for with that secret outfit?
Done it. Like, we turning up after.
Amen.
We in the world now.
Cover us as our active food tonight.
Oh, gosh. And there's so many, especially, well, I don't know if you've noticed, like the events that happened were so pricey. I remember like leading up to the new year, and I'm like, wow, there's all these hotels now, and they're throwing this party or this bash or that, and I'm just like, it's interesting just watching your city change, you know what I mean, and just how expensive things, in my opinion, are.
Low key want to go out New Year's Eve.
You wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I was like, where am I going to go? Number one, which there are tons of options out there. I can go and do things.
Yeah.
The other part is I believe in getting in and getting out.
That's true.
And trying to find an Uber on that night, it's going to be tricky. I'm like,
1 year I went to a party at the Country Music Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I was bored. I'm not going to say I get bored easily. As I've gotten older, I just don't do or go to certain things. So it doesn't lend itself to me getting bored because I'm not there anyway. But certain events like that I hate when events are so hyped up and they don't live up to the hype for me. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm bored. I'm going to leave, and it's okay. That's happened to me twice now on New Year. So I've not gone out on a New Year. And another one was a well-known promoted group in town that does parties. It was at a hotel. Well done event, but the DJ. I was bored. I was like, I'm gonna go home. I'll see y'all later. Happy New Year. And I called one of my line sisters who we know. And she was like, "You left already?" I said, "Yeah, girl, I'm almost home. I'm bored."
That's the greatness of being 40. I ain't gotta stay out.
I don't.
I'm gonna go on by my business and be cool with it.
I was cute. I had my makeup done. I had a dress from Rent the Runway. Like I was gonna kill him.
Oh,
girl, I was so damn bored. So bored.
I've never had an amazing New Year's Eve experience. No.
Okay.
Ever.
Wow.
Yeah. So I need to decide what, and let me define for myself, what is an amazing New Year's Eve experience?
That's true.
Do I want to party all night?
Yeah, what is it?
Or
that
do
you
I
want?
I read about somebody who does, they travel and try to find the first sunrise. Mm-hmm. And that's their.
I like that.
I was I like that too.
Yeah.
So.
That's back to exploration. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm with you. I was church forever. Yeah. But even then, church, I would do like not never, but in pre-COVID, I wasn't doing actual watch night. Girl. I was doing the church we attend. They did earlier services and then the watch night.
They did a 5 and a 7.
They did. So we would go to one of those. Yeah. And then one year I went and we went to service and then went out to eat after, and then I was home. Yeah. Because I don't know. Whatever that is, though.
So, my mom talked real bad about it. She's like, "How y'all watch night at the watch?" It's like, because mom was different services. It is different. Well, you just go home, watch, and then go home.
Yeah.
Supposed to be watching. Well, look.
Times have changed.
Right.
And, I'm about to watch my eyelids.
I don't go to midnight mass anymore or Christmas either. But
I'm going to watch my eyelids.
Right. That's me. I be asleep.
Yes.
That's the other part. Mm-hmm. I'll be sleepy about 10:30. Right. I get up at 2:30. You do. I get up crack of dawn.
And then be texting me.
I have not.
You've done a lot better.
I did so good today even. I got up at 3:20 and I was like, it's too early to get up. And so I got up at 4:45 and then did some work and then...
Surprisingly, I got up too. I had to use the bathroom. But I did, but I couldn't go back to sleep. So then I was up and I was watching dance videos. I
get up and do work.
You do work. I'm like, oh my God, her form. Oh, I'm watching dance videos.
Okay.
And then I finally went back to sleep. So yeah, we'll get into that on other episodes, but just our chronotype. I want to talk about that in the future because you are an early riser. All your thoughts out. My brain doesn't turn on. Like I said, I message you at 1 p.m. Hey girl, so my mind is on now. So what you think about this? No response. Because Neysa's already worked most of her day.
I've done it now.
I have not. I am. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I'm late with my thoughts, but I'm not so late that I'm up midnight 1 a.m. late. It's still day.
Yeah, I know folks are like that though. They get to go in at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I do too.
I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow.
Yeah,
because I ain't got no 10 o'clock in me.
For me, that's musicians. Yeah, studio is always late night into the morning.
Yeah. So working in news, girl. If we're working through, right. I got you.
Yeah. Yep.
But once we break, I break. I ain't got no more for you.
Those overnight
when it's overnight or when it's, breaking and you got to stay forever and ever and ever. And you just do what you got to do. And I can muster through it, no issue.
Yeah. Also,
there's an adrenaline rush when it's that kind of stuff.
Yes. For you, there was.
You still don't get the adrenaline rush?
For me, I'm like, no, I'll watch. I do. I don't watch a lot, but I watch. And I'm like, weather. I'm like, oh, wall to wall. Like, it's going down. They ordering pizza.
They are. Newsrooms are notorious for ordering pizza during severe weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. We have a good start, a good template.
Yes.
And it's ever changing. And as I always tell Neysa, give yourself grace. You're not going to have all the resolutions or whatever at the top of the year. Okay. I know that's hard for you to hear, but it's true. And they're going to change because you change daily.
Okay. I need grace. You need fire.
Grace under fire. That was the show. Anyway.
Right. And thank you for watching.
Okay, so maybe those are our words.
Yes.
Grace
under
fire.
That's what you need.
You want me to light it up?
Light it up.
I am a flame.
Burn. Oh, Lord. Oh, all the flames too. Like, see y'all now. No. But seriously, I want you to burn through some things this year. Okay. Shake the table, burn it down, and build what you want.
You mean to burn it?
You are fully capable.
Drew Barrymore. Okay.
Fire starter.
Ooh, okay.
Love that movie.
I'll receive it. I will. Thank you. Mm-hmm. All right.
What's your resolution? So we're going to ask you this question. So put it in the comments.
Yes.
Put it, if you see this on the socials, what's your resolution? What did you resolve to do in 2024? And how are you going to make it happen? We make all the resolutions in the world, but they don't change nothing. So how are you going to make it happen?
Action steps.
Help us, help you, and help others.
That's all I got. Follow us on social media platforms. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yep.
Thank you.
And have a great 2024. It's just started. So let's look it up from here.
Yeah, let's get it.
Bye.
Bye.